Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Hi, how are you? Good. I'm Patrolman Wrightington with the Rumson Police Department. I just gotta let you know my body camera's activated, okay? Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please? Where you come from tonight? Your boyfriend's okay. Alright, you're just trying to get home or something?
Around 11 p.m. on April 26, 2024, officers with the Rumson Police Department were advised that a reckless driver was on Ridge Road, headed towards Holy Cross Church. Patrolman James Wrightington observed a 2012 Lexus turning onto Ward Avenue from Hartshorne Lane. After he observed the vehicle pass him from the Holy Cross parking lot, he began following the vehicle on Ward Avenue, and observed that the driver did not properly signal at the stop sign near the intersection of Ward Avenue and Rumson Road. The driver stopped in the middle of Ward Avenue, splitting the north and south lanes before turning left onto Rumson Road eastbound. As the vehicle approached the Seabright Bridge, he observed the driver swerving across the double yellow line.
Okay, alright. While you grabbed those, reason I'm stopping you, while I was behind you, you didn't signal 100 feet prior to making your turn onto Rumson Road. You were in the middle of the road, you weren't maintaining your lane at all, okay? And your license plate bracket covers the Garden State, which is another obstruction, okay? Can you just grab those documents for me, please? Thank you.
At this time, he activated his emergency lights and initiated a traffic stop just prior to the bridge. He made contact with the driver, who was identified as Melissa. As he was speaking with Melissa, he detected the odor of alcohol. Melissa told the officer that she was heading home. She denied consuming alcohol earlier that evening. Based on his suspicion of impairment, Melissa was asked to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises. Patrolman James Camilleri arrived on scene to assist, and Patrolman Manning with the Seabright Police Department was also called to the scene to administer the Horizontal Gaze Nystagmus HGN test.
Having any luck?
So, I just switched cars.
Okay. Think it might be in the other one. Alright, at your boyfriend's, do you have anything to drink tonight?
No.
No? Not at all?
It's my dad's.
Okay. If you have the registration for this car, I need the registration for this car because you're operating this, and then the insurance for it, okay? You mind just turning the car off for me, though? Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep looking for that. I'll be right back with you, okay? Alright, so initially I thought I had some slight odor. Definitely operation is all there. Very slow with her movements, very slow with her talking. Just trying to find those two documents. I'm just trying to figure out where we're going to run these tests. Right here on the rocks. Okay.
Flat's open.
All right. Yeah.
Her base is right here on the
Yeah. All right. Just give me a second. I want to call this out.
Yeah. I'll talk to her too.
Yeah, just try and... Melissa? Dude, listen to this. She was driving real slow down Ward. When she came up to the stop sign, she didn't signal whatsoever until I was like right behind her. Stopped way after the stop line. You saw her. She was in the...
Yeah.
She was in the middle of the road.
Seabright PD sending 1 over.
7.
Then she had the one. When she turned on the Rumson, she was in the middle of the road. Before headquarters, 1011.
Go ahead.
Hi, how are you? Good. Whose car is this?
My dad's.
Your dad's? Okay. Where are you headed to right now?
My home.
Where?
My home.
Okay. Where do you live? Okay. Where are you coming from tonight again? Okay. Where are you guys at tonight?
1 Allen Place is his house.
Where you go? You guys were at his house all night, or did you go anywhere? You didn't go out to dinner or nothing? You have anything to drink tonight? Nothing at all? You want any kind of medication, anything like that? No? You don't use any drugs recreationally, anything like that? No? Okay. You can have this back, okay? All right, Melissa, so I'll be honest with you, all right? We got some complaints about your driving, okay? That was one of the reasons for us stopping you and investigating you out here tonight, okay? Your speech is a little bit slow with me, okay? Your movements are a little bit slow, and the operation of your vehicle was a little concerning, okay?
Sorry, it's a different one.
Okay, would you be okay with stepping out of the vehicle and just talking to us out here so we can just make sure you're okay to drive? Okay, well, at this point, it's a lawful order, okay? So I'm telling you, you need to step out of your vehicle and come talk to us over here out of traffic, okay?
Want to run you through some tests and make sure that you're good to drive, okay?
You okay? You alright? I don't want to see you fall. Alright, just come over here into the rocks, okay? I don't want to see you get hit by a car, alright?
The first field sobriety was the recitation of the alphabet, which Melissa was unable to do satisfactorily. The second exercise was the one-leg stand test. During the one-leg stand test, Melissa failed to raise her foot in the proper fashion and put her foot down before the test was complete. The third exercise was the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Melissa did not touch heel to toe on each step and turned improperly. The final exercise was the HGN test, and Patrolman Manning observed indicators of impairment. After the field sobriety exercises were complete, Melissa admitted to consuming one drink earlier that evening.
Melissa, I just got to ask you just a silly question, okay? You familiar with the English alphabet? You know the English? Okay. Just real quick for me, without singing it, would you be able to recite the English alphabet for me starting with A and ending with Z?
A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any injuries to your lower back, your legs, or anything like that? Okay, does that affect your balance at all?
Every once in a while, but it shouldn't.
Okay.
If you want to could you step in front of my vehicle just so that we're not on like an uneven surface right here? We're just going to test your balance, okay? If you think it would be easier without your shoes on, just being at their heels, you could certainly take your shoes off. If not, you could leave them on. Okay? It's up to you. You mind just stepping off the car and not leaning on that at all? You want to go talk to him and all?
Yeah, I would run her over there, just because if someone hits the back of your car, you guys are both going to get hurt.
Go back over.
Just step back over here. If someone hits that car, you're going to get hit. So I just want to get you off the road, okay?
Alright, listen, right here is good, okay?
What's going on? Let me need some HDN on her. It came in as a reckless driving complaint. Not.
You want to have her do this on the roadway so she ain't playing fuck anything wrong?
Yeah, but I don't want to see the back of the car get hit either. Or have her get fucking hit. Oh, what do you think's better?
Yeah, because if you take it forward, they're gonna give you shit on
All right. Nah, fuck it. Yeah, you're right.
If you could just stand right here. Okay, I'm going to explain to you some instructions, okay? For this test, starting position, you have your feet together completely. Okay, I understand that. We got to make sure you're good to drive, okay? So I'm just going to give you... That's fine, okay? I just got to do my job, okay? I'm gonna explain these instructions to you, okay? You're going to put your feet together, your legs completely straight, and your arms completely straight at your side. Perfect. Alright. Alright, Melissa. Just follow me, okay? Not right now, okay? I'm good to go. Alright, Melissa. Like I was saying, for this test is called the one leg stand, okay? The starting position is going to be your...
I'm also like freezing.
Okay,
shaking.
that's okay. Like I said, I just got to run you through these tests, okay? Make sure you're good to go.
Are you going to take into account that I'm freezing?
Yes. Okay, I understand that. I just got to do my job, okay? You're going to start with your feet completely, your legs completely straight, your feet together, okay? And your arms completely straight down at your side, okay? Stay in that position until I complete the instructions, okay? You're going to take either leg of your choosing. You're going to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground, okay? You're going to keep your legs completely straight, your arms completely straight. You're going to make eye contact with the tip of your toe.
I'm a physical therapist, and most people can't do that, but I'll try.
Okay. You're gonna keep eye contact with the tip of your toe, and you're gonna count out loud 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, so on and so forth, okay?
How long?
Until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you understand the directions?
I do.
Okay, you can begin.
First of all, it's freezing.
Okay.
Melissa, do you want to try taking your shoes off? A little bit easier.
It's really cold.
I understand. Listen, if it's going to help you,
It's not really going to change much. It's
No?
freezing.
okay. You think the cold's going to affect your balance? Okay. Just turn it back to heels.
Physical therapist.
Okay, like I said, feet together, arms completely straight, legs completely straight. Either leg you're choosing, 6 inches off the ground, making eye contact with the tip of your toe. You're going to count out loud 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, keeping those legs straight and your arms tucked to your side, okay? Until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you understand? Okay, you can begin. Okay, is it you can continue.
Hey, do I want to take my shoes off?
It's up to you.
If it's going to help you maintain your balance, it's fine.
Okay, you can begin. Okay, you're good. Alright, this next test we're going to do is called the walk and turn test, okay? Similar to that last starting position, you're going to start with your legs completely straight, your arms completely straight. You're going to have your left foot in front of your right, okay? You're gonna stay in that position until I tell you to begin the test, okay? I'm gonna give you some instructions. For this test, you're gonna be taking 9 heel-to-toe steps forward, and then 9 heel-to-toe steps back. I'm gonna demonstrate before you begin, okay? But for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna take 3 steps, okay? Starting with your left foot in front of your right, heel to toe. Keeping your arms tucked to your side, you're gonna count out loud. 1, 2, 3, in a straight line. You're gonna leave 1 foot planted on the ground. You're gonna take small steps to turn around. You're gonna take 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 steps backwards, counting out loud, okay? You're gonna walk a straight line. Do you understand? Okay. You can begin. Okay, thank you. And then we just have one last test for you, okay? And this officer is going to conduct that test.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Patrolman Manning with Superman Police Department. What's your name?
No.
Mel? Very nice to meet you, Mel. You got anything medically wrong with your eyes? No, very good. So what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you stand right in front of me. We're going to look face to face, okay? Why don't you put your feet together? Hands down inside, all right? So for this portion of the test, what I'm going to be doing, you take this pen, you're going to stare directly at the tip of this pen, okay? I want you to move only your eyes only. Follow the tip of the pen, but the eyes and the eyes only, okay? Do you understand these instructions? Very good, man. Don't look up at the light, look up at the pen. Sorry. See the tip of the pen? It's okay, we're almost done, okay? Just maintain your eyes on that pen, too. Just your eyes. Just your eyes, alright?
No, I'm freezing. I'm sorry.
I know, we're almost done, we're almost done. Alright, now listen, this same test, it's going to go up, okay? Just follow the tip of your eyes only, please. Alright, thank you very much, man.
Put your shoes back on, okay?
Can I go in the car?
Not yet. I know it's cold out.
I actually ready to go in my car.
Okay, well, you can't go in your car yet, okay?
All right, Melissa. Once again,
You were gonna need
you
one.
didn't have anything at all to drink tonight? You didn't do too well on these tests, okay? I'm just being honest with
I'm
you.
freezing. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. All right. At this time, do you mind just putting your shoes down for me, please?
Put your shoes back on.
Yeah.
I'd
This-
rather like sit down and put them on.
Okay.
My balance is not that great because my back is not that great.
Okay, that's fine. We can walk over. Once these cars pass, we'll walk back over by the vehicles, okay? All right, you can follow this officer.
You have a seat in your car with your shoes on, okay? Do not start your engine. Ty, can you run the box? Okay.
Okay, Melissa, you mind just
It's your chief.
hopping back out again and coming to the back of your car?
Alright, Melissa, listen. Oh, you're gonna have to take it off. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna give you one opportunity to be honest with us, okay? Did you have anything to drink tonight?
No, I really did.
Did you take anything?
No.
Okay, because you failed every test, including the alphabet. okay? I'm gonna give you an opportunity to tell me what's going on. Okay, what's going on tonight?
So I've had like one drink, but I'm really also like, I'm also in
Based on her erratic driving, the odor of alcohol, and her inability to satisfactorily complete the field sobriety exercises, Patrolman Wrightington placed Melissa under arrest for driving under the influence. Her vehicle was impounded for a 12-hour hold according to John's Law. Patrolman Wrightington transported Melissa to the Rumson Police Department for further processing.
It was a good idea to drive tonight?
I mean, like, I probably could have not.
Okay. Alright, so listen, at this point, this officer can place you under arrest for DWI, okay? Driving while
No, I
intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated.
Okay.
Can I just put your arms behind your back, okay?
At this point, you're under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay? Like I said, you did fail that field sobriety test, okay? So that's why.
Right now, you just need
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Yep, you'll get one in a little bit. Okay, just take your hands.
Please separate your hands.
Separate your hands. Yep, you can call them in a little bit. Okay, just separate your hands. Okay. Those tight enough. You need baby cuffs again. It's gonna be towed.
Headquarters, can you send a 17 for Johnville?
No, it has to be towed. He can't take it.
No, he's not going to take it.
You can call him when we're done processing you. Okay. You know, you're gonna be released on with some traffic tickets at the end of the night. Okay.
Okay. You can follow me over to this car, okay? I'm gonna walk back to the back.
Yes. I got you. Just buckle.
Okay, just have a seat there, okay?
Just buckle.
Yep. Alright, if you could just look straight that way, okay? I'm gonna buckle you in.
Hey, we're just gonna be Rumson Road, just easy right bridge. 10-4, thank you.
Can you drive it back, please?
You can, it has to be towed.
Please,
There's no questions asked, it has to be towed. Okay?
No, please, we're just getting towed. Are you notifying my dad?
Someone will have to come pick you up.
No, please.
Okay, well if that's not the person you want to pick you up, I have your boyfriend to pick you up. Okay, but we'll figure that out when we get back to the station, okay?
Drop by headquarters real quick.
Before headquarters, we're gonna have one female 41 at this time.
Just you two, right?
Yep.
Just sit with her.
Yeah.
Make sure she's good. I'm just gonna check her drive.
Bad. She came up to the stop sign here. When she stopped at the stop sign, she was in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And then she was past the stop line. She pulled out on the Rumson Road. Another car was like right behind her, and I could just see her driving down the center of the road. So that's why we let her up here. I wanted to let her up over in front of Tommy's, and we couldn't let her drive any further. She was driving down the middle of the road. Melissa, can you just tell me where your key is for the car?
If you keep my purse, I will give you that.
Okay, it's in your purse? Okay. Alright, I'll be right back, okay?
Give my purse so I can have my phone and call her.
Yeah, that's gonna come with you.
He's literally coming to my apartment right now.
Okay.
So can you please give me
Like I told you, we'll cross that bridge in a second, okay? Okay. Alright, I'll be right back with you, alright? Purse. Yeah, she's begging for that phone call, but I told her that could wait.
Processed.
Yep.
You want her whole entire purse with her?
Yes, she does. Purse, phone. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who'd you contact for that tow?
Just stand by. Company declined so far.
Received. Once you get a hold of someone, just let them know to come to headquarters to pick up a pair of keys. I'll be transporting one female, 41, 10-3, 10-11 started. You can't, I told you. It's by law, we can't let you drive, anyone drive this car away tonight. No. Headquarters, 10-11 starting miles, transporting one female, 41, 10-3.
Go ahead.
47796. 47796. What was that? Because we're Rumson Police Department. So we're going to the Rumson Police Department. I just needed to turn around.
Station 41 County, 44. 1341, go ahead. River in Lincoln with New Jersey Echo 48, Sierra Bravo Foxtrot, positive, Mississippi. Receive 28. 41, 10, 10, 10, 8. 41, receive 10, 10, 10, 8, 23, 29.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back, please.
Yeah.
1 second, watch her. She slipped out of the cuff.
I'm not trying to get out.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Dude, we get it, yeah. Yeah, it's small cuff.
Okay. Where will my car be towed?
We gotta determine who the towing company is that's gonna come pick up the car. Once we figure that out, I'll let you know. That'll be on the paperwork you get when you get let go, okay? Once we get inside, we can work on calling someone to come pick you up, okay? Someone's gonna have to take possession of you tonight because you need to be watched for the next 12 hours.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Melissa was read the standard statement for motor vehicle operators at the station, but she refused to submit breath samples. Melissa was eventually released to her boyfriend, pending her court appearance after he signed the potential sterility warning form on Melissa's behalf. Patrolman Wrightington issued Melissa the following citations: operating under the influence, consent to take samples of breath, failure to give proper signal, and traffic on marked lanes.
Have a seat on that bench right there.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Stand up and just face that wall, okay? Take a handcuff off, yeah, right. Unclasp your hands for me. Thank you. Hang on. Just have a seat again. Just have a seat. Slide this way a little bit. Handcuffed too tight on you? Plenty of space there. Got it? start your 20-minute observation now. It's 23:34. Yeah, so we got to run you through a couple more things. So listen, so we got some paperwork to do, and we got to process you. Okay. You don't.
Can I call him so he knows that
After.
he can't get into my car?
After. Okay. You're not going to county jail or nothing like that. Okay. It's just traffic. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Okay.
All I know is that he's in my car right now, waiting for me to get my car.
Okay. You can't make any phone calls until we're done with this machine. Okay. Just cell phones and information. Yeah, where you start? Yeah. Okay, I'm Patrolman Camilleri with Rumson PD, okay? So, you're Melissa's boyfriend? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you what's going on tonight, okay? So she was arrested for driving while intoxicated, okay? She conducted a traffic stop, ran through field sobriety test, she failed them. Being that she was placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay? In order for me to release her to you, you essentially need to sign over custody of her to make sure she will not get behind a vehicle again tonight. And if she does get behind a vehicle again and you allow her to, you yourself can be charged with driving while intoxicated, okay? So I got to read you this form verbatim, okay? But that's basically what this says in layman's terms, okay? This says, you have been summoned by or on behalf of the person whose name appears above as defendant, that's Melissa, okay? To transport or accompany the defendant from this law enforcement agency. The defendant has been arrested and charged with one or both of the following motor vehicle violations checked in the box above. Pursuant to NJSA 39:4-50.22. This warning is to advise that if you accept responsibility to transport or accompany the defendant, and you permit or facilitate the operation of a motor vehicle by the defendant while the defendant is intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above that permitted by law, covered under 39:4-50, then you are potentially subject to criminal penalties and civil liability. Permitting a person who is intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above that permitted by law to operate a motor vehicle is a violation of 39:4-50A, driving while intoxicated, okay? If you are charged and convicted under that statute, your driving privilege will be suspended. Fines and monetary penalties will be imposed and you may be incarcerated. If you permit or facilitate the defendant to operate a motor vehicle while the defendant remains intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above that permitted by law, and the defendant becomes involved in a motor vehicle collision where other persons are injured or killed, then you may be subject to indictment and criminal prosecution. If you are prosecuted and found guilty, the court can impose fines and mandatory penalties and a prison sentence. In addition to any criminal liability, if you permit or facilitate the defendant to operate a motor vehicle while the defendant remains intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above that permitted by law, and the defendant becomes involved in a motor vehicle collision where there is property damage, personal injury, or death, then you may be held liable for civil damages, and those damages may not be covered by insurance. Do you understand that? Okay. So if you can just print your name and your address right there for me. Okay, so I'm going to get you your own copy of this, okay, before you leave here, all right?
Are there like tickets or paperwork?
Yeah, so she's going to have tickets.
Court records indicate that on September 11, 2024, Melissa pleaded guilty to operating under the influence. As a result of her guilty plea, Melissa had to spend 12 hours at an intoxicated driver resource center, use an ignition interlock device for 3 months, and pay a total of $690 in fines. The other 3 citations were dismissed as part of a plea agreement.
Going to be charged with driving while intoxicated and refusal to submit to breath testing. Nothing criminal. It's all traffic court. Okay. I'll show the court date of, I believe it's May 8th here in Rumson. Municipal court's right next door. And I'll also get you the information for her car that's being towed to Hennessy's Towing. And she can get that 12 hours from when it was impounded to like 11 a.m. noon tomorrow. Okay? Okay.